The Speak. Joy Taylor. Anyway. Oh, man. Joy Taylor. Very, very active, I've heard. Had to make the joke. Listen, The Speak is, if you follow this channel, you know about them pretty well. They hate us. They hate us. They hate us. They hate us. And honestly, most of the media hates us. Most of the media will sit there and talk crap about us. This is nothing new. If you follow anything when it comes to sports news and media, they love to trash us. You know, sometimes, I will say, rightfully so on certain subjects. But other times, I mean, we really could do the best. We could cure a disease, and they would still find a way to go through a whole entire list of why we're not good. Like, it is very, very biased and slanted towards certain teams, okay? That's just kind of how it works. So, when I saw, okay, well, they gave their AFC predictions for each division. Does not surprise me that all three of them are going to say the Ravens. Now, this is a year where I feel like Steelers gonna... Mike Tomlin really makes it difficult to say out loud. Probably not going to be a playoff team. The Brownies, not going to be a playoff team. So, the division is going to be between the Bengals and the Ravens. I think we're going to win the division. I'm biased, right? I'm a Bengals fan. But reality-wise, I think it's going to be very close. I think it's very possible the Bengals go 11-6 with 12-5. And that's the same record I could see the Ravens going as well. Kind of around that same area. So, this is one of those situations where it's like, normally I'd be like, oh, it's a Speak. They're just trashing us. But this is actually not the worst take of all time. Now, even if we were miles better, right, than the Ravens right now, they would still say the Ravens. So, it doesn't really matter. Whenever these shows, I call them, because they're really, the whole point of them is just to do rage bait. They say stuff that's ridiculous. They say stuff that's crazy. They say stuff that's, going to make you mad so that you watch, you click, you comment, and you engage. They make money off of that. People, for some reason, a lot of media nowadays makes money off of hatred. They use hatred to make money. So, it wouldn't have changed anything. I mean, we could literally have, if Lamar Jackson was out, the Steelers, started, I don't know, Mason Rudolph, and Kenny Pickett was the starting quarterback for the Browns. They would still make a whole entire case of how Cooper Rush is going to be the division winner. So, again, would not matter. But, East, they have the Jets winning. Key has the Jets winning the AFC East. I'm sorry, but it is amazing. It is amazing that these shows are still on the network. It really is. But Texans winning the AFC South, not too surprising. And then they have Key also... Okay, what is Key doing actually? Low key. Key also has the Chargers winning the AFC West. The Chiefs have won the AFC West every year since 2015. Okay? It's 10 years. Key thinks that this year is going to be different. And Justin Herbert is going to be that change. I mean, it's funny with my opinion. Here's my opinion on it, right? It's funny because it is nice to see some different line of thinking, right? A lot of times these sports analyst shows, what they do is they take the popular opinion and they run with it. They're like, popular opinion, that's what we're going to go with. So it is nice to kind of see a different opinion in a way, because it's like, okay, well, it's not just the status quo. Ravens win a division. Bills win a division. Texans, Chiefs. But... And that's the worst thing. Is when they finally decide we're not going to be in this perfect square of rage bait, we're going to be stupid about it. It's amazing. It really is. Again, like I said, I think the Ravens could definitely win the division. I think there's a good chance they do. I think there's a good chance we do as well. So it really comes down to, our games against the Ravens, as always. Last year we got season swept. Definitely not the greatest record of all time versus Lamar Jackson. So it's one of those situations. But again, like I said, we are in that time period, man. We are in that time period where no matter what the Bengals do, they're going to get hate. It's really, honestly, it's after the draft all the way to, I would say, like late September, early October. That time period right there does not matter. Anything the Bengals do, every single media publication is going to be like, guys, the Bengals they're trash, and they're the Bengals, and they're awful. Every single time. Doesn't matter what we do. So, shout out to The Speak. I can't play any of the video because The Speak is one of those companies that if you play any of their stuff, like audio, video, anything, they take down your video within seconds. So, they don't mess around with it. Even the NFL, right, who to a certain degree on YouTube has always been a very greedy company when it comes to YouTubers showing anything NFL related. In the recent months / year, they have been a lot more lenient. Like, they have been a little bit more lenient of like, maybe we can actually let people use our clips from time to time. Mainly, they like to only let you use clips from like old games, but still very lenient. The Speak and the Carton Show. No. Not a chance in bloody heck will they let you do anything. Fun? Never heard of her. Joy Taylor? I think everyone has. I'm sorry. I had to. Okay, I had to. But peace out.